Almost every heart health list you'll find online is exactly the same. What to stop eating, what to avoid, a long list of no's, and not much else. A while back, I started asking a different question. If certain foods clog arteries, is there anything, backed by real evidence, not wishful thinking, that actually helps support clearer arteries? I spent a long time digging through the published research. I'm cross-checking actual clinical studies rather than looking at marketing pages. 3 drinks kept showing up over and over, with results that were actually measured in real studies. Not marketing claims, not supplement company promises, real, published research. And my job is going through cardiovascular research so you don't have to. Today I'm going to walk you through the 3 drinks the evidence genuinely supports, exactly why they work, and just as importantly, the right way. Because getting this part wrong can undo the entire benefit. Stay with me until the end, because the 3rd one surprises almost everyone, and it's already sitting in most grocery stores. Before we start, I need to say this clearly. These 3 drinks are not a replacement for your medications, and they are not a cure for existing blockages that require medical treatment. Please never stop a prescribed medication because of anything you hear in this video. What I'm about to share is additional support, backed by real evidence, for the overall health of your arteries, especially if you take blood pressure medication or blood thinners. Let's start with drink number 1, beetroot juice. Here's what makes beets genuinely different from most foods people call heart healthy. Beets are exceptionally high in natural dietary nitrates. When you drink beet juice, bacteria in your mouth convert those nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule your blood vessels use to relax and widen. This isn't a theory, it's measurable in clinical research. Nitric oxide reduces arterial stiffness and improves how efficiently blood moves through your vessels, which is exactly the mechanism doctors are targeting when we talk about clearing arteries and lowering blood pressure. Clinical trials have recorded measurable improvements within just a few weeks of consistent. Here's the important detail most people get wrong. Store-bought beet juice blends are often loaded with added sugar, which works directly against the benefit you're trying to get, especially given the newest American Heart Association dietary guidance, which specifically calls for choose plain, unsweetened beet juice or juice fresh beets yourself. About 4 to 8 ounces a day is a reasonable amount for most adults, but please check with your doctor first if you're on blood pressure medications. The combined effect can sometimes lower blood pressure more than expected. Now let's take a deeper look at this topic step by step. We'll break down every aspect, explore the key details, and discuss everything you need to know in a simple and easy to understand way.
Drink number 2. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranates are dense with polyphenol, powerful antioxidant compounds that researchers have studied specifically for their effect on arterial plaque. Multiple clinical studies have found that regular pomegranate juice consumption is associated with improved arterial health, including better blood flow and measurable reductions in blood pressure. Some research has even suggested it may help slow the progression of existing arterial plaque, which is precisely the process that leads to blocked arteries over time. Here's the honest caveat worth repeating. Pomegranate juice isn't going to reverse advanced blockages that require a stent or surgery, and if anyone tells you it will, be skeptical. But as part of an overall heart-healthy pattern, the antioxidant load in pomegranate juice genuinely supports the health of your arterial walls in a way very few other beverages match. Again, the sugar content matters enormously here. Look for 100% pomegranate juice with no added sugar, and treat 4 ounces a day as a reasonable serving, since pomegranate juice is naturally more concentrated in sugar than most people realize, even without anything added. Now, drink number 3, the one that surprises almost everyone I tell this to. Green tea. Most people think of green tea as a mild, pleasant beverage, nothing particularly remarkable. But cardiologists who rank beverages specifically by cardiovascular evidence consistently place green and black tea near the very top of the list, above nearly every other drink besides water itself. Green tea is rich in catechins, a type of antioxidant that research has linked to improved cholesterol profiles and better blood vessel function over time. What makes this one especially practical is how easy it is to get right. Unlike beet juice and pomegranate juice, green tea has no natural sugar to worry about, as long as you don't add any yourself. 1 to 3 cups a day is a reasonable, well-supported amount for most adults. If you're sensitive to caffeine, particularly later in the day, decaffeinated green tea carries most of the same beneficial compounds without disrupting your sleep, which matters even more once you understand how connected sleep and heart health really are. So here is exactly what I want you to take from this. Beetroot juice, unsweetened, 4 to 8 ounces daily, for the nitric oxide and blood pressure benefit. Pomegranate juice, 100% pure with no added sugar, about 4 ounces daily, for the antioxidant and arterial support. Green tea, 1 to 3 cups daily, for the long-term cholesterol and vessel health benefit. None of these replace your medication. All 3 should be run past your own doctor first, especially if you're managing blood pressure or take a blood thinner, since natural compounds can still interact with prescriptions in ways that matter. I also want to address a question I get almost every time I bring these 3 drinks up. Does timing matter? For beetroot juice specifically, some research suggests the nitric oxide benefit is most pronounced when consumed a few hours before physical activity, since that's when your blood vessels need to dilate most efficiently. If you take a daily walk, which I hope you do, having your beet juice earlier in the day rather than right before bed may give you slightly more benefit. For pomegranate juice and green tea, timing matters far less than consistency. The research behind both is built on regular, daily consumption over weeks and months, not a single glass expecting an immediate result. I want to mention one more practical detail, because it's an easy way to quietly cancel out the benefit without realizing it. Mixing these drinks with a large meal high in saturated fat or sodium works against exactly what you're trying to achieve. The antioxidants and nitrates in these beverages are doing genuine work to support your blood vessels, but that work becomes far less meaningful if the rest of your plate is undoing it at the same time. Think of these 3 drinks as one piece of a larger pattern, not a permission slip for anything else on the table. I want to be honest about something before we finish. There is no single drink, no matter how well researched, that undoes decades of diet and lifestyle on its own. What research consistently shows is that these 3, used consistently as part of an overall heart-healthy pattern, the kind outlined in the latest American Heart Association guidance, whole foods, minimal added sugar and sodium, regular movement, genuinely support the health of your arteries in ways you can measure over time. That's not a miracle. That's just good, evidence-based information, and it's exactly the kind of recommendation I'm willing to put my name behind. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 drinks do you already have in your kitchen, and which one surprised you the most? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and I promise you, your answer helps me know exactly what to cover next. If this video gave you something useful, please share it with a family member managing high blood pressure or heart health, especially anyone who could use a genuinely evidence-based option instead of another supplement promising miracles. That one share could start a conversation worth having, and if you found this helpful, subscribing means you won't miss the next one. Every week, I take exactly this approach, real research, explained plainly, without the exaggerated claims most health content online relies on. I'd rather tell you 3 things that genuinely work than 50 things that sound impressive and don't. That's the approach I try to bring to every video on this channel.